Take a moment here to settle into your seat. You may want some Kleenex today. We're going to do some alternate nostril breathing, kind of clear out our sinuses, balance out our breath a bit. So making sure you have that nearby if you think you might need it. Settling into your seat here, making sure that your heels of your feet are directly below your knees. With that nice 90-degree angle from the hips to the knees and then down to the heels. Let yourself set back in your seat. Bring your hands to a comfortable place on your body. Allow your shoulders to roll back and down. Take a subtle tuck to the chin. Let the crown of the head pull up a little higher. And begin to connect into your body. Noticing the connection of your feet to the floor below. Connection of your sits bones and your hips to your seat. Back of your spine, maybe your shoulder blades to the chair back. Noticing how you physically feel today. Take a moment here to focus just on the right side of your body. From the tips of your right toes, onto the ankle, up the right calf to the knee, along your right thigh to your hip. Noticing what's happening just on the right side of the body. Up to the right lung, right side of your ribs, the right shoulder blade, down your right arm to your elbow, your wrist and fingertips. Right side of your throat. Right side of your face. Noticing if there's any congestion internally in the sinuses here. Your right eye and ear. Noticing what the right side of your body is holding on to today. What is there for you? Begin to shift your awareness to the left side. Coming back down to the toes of your left foot. Tracking up to the heel and ankle. Up your left calf to the knee. Your left thigh and hip. Noticing what's happening on this side of the body as well. Being careful not to compare. Only focusing on the left side. As you move up the body, left side of the spine to the heart and left lung, left ribs, shoulder blade, clavicle on this side. Down your left arm to your elbow, forearm, center of the palm of your hand, fingertips. And tracking back up to the left side of your neck, left side of the face. What's happening with your jaw here, your sinuses, that left nostril, left ear and eye, and on up to the crown of the head. Begin to shift your awareness once more. Noticing that information that you gathered from the right side and the left side of your body. Not comparing sides, just simply knowing what's happening on each side. That you may be carrying on one side. Beginning to focus in on your breathing. Noticing that flow of the breath. Tuning in to the right side, noticing when you inhale, how much of your air is coming in through that right nostril. Is there congestion on the right side, or is it flowing freely here? And shifting the awareness of your breath to the left side. Noticing how much of your breath is entering and exiting through this nostril. Beginning to focus on the breath as a whole. Taking that deep, intentional inhale and exhale. And if your eyes are closed, fluttering them open, adjusting to the world around you. Taking the peace fingers of your right hand and placing them so they're touching just above your eyebrows here on the forehead. Extend your right thumb and right pinky finger. We're going to begin to come into some Nadi Shundra, alternate nostril breathing. And when we begin, we're going to start by blocking that right nostril. Take a full inhale and exhale through your left side here. Release the right nostril. Block the left. Take a full inhale, exhale on the right side. Clearing the pathways here. Releasing the left side. And from here, we'll begin to alternate with our breath. So block the right, inhale left. Block left, exhale right. Inhale right. Block the right, exhale left. Taking that inhale on the left. And beginning to flow from side to side here. Exhaling through the opposite nostril that you inhale from. Allowing that congestion to clear. Allowing the sides to balance out a bit. Taking this one more on each side, ending with that exhale on your left. Blowing your nose if you need here, if you've stirred up any of that congestion. Allowing your body to release that. Congestion is our way of our body to clear out what we're holding on to. It's important, especially in the mornings or just at any point in your day when you're feeling slightly congested, to notice what is happening in the body there. Anytime we feel pain or tension, physical congestion in the body, it's a clue that there's something going on a little deeper. So we're going to make sure that we allow our body that time, especially in the morning, to cleanse all of that out. We're going to continue to stay focused on right and left in our body today. So from here, dropping both arms heavy to the side. Set up away from your back of your chair a bit, nice and long through your spine. Allowing for that tuck of the chin. Beginning to establish that deep pranayama practice, that equal balanced breath here. On your next inhale, let the right arm lift high as you inhale. Exhale, bringing it down. Keep the hand active, fingertips pointing forward. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhaling down. Taking this side to side. Begin to really tune in to the muscles that move in the body on each side as you take this movement up and down. One more each side. Next inhale, both arms reach high and hold. Continue to keep the chin tucked. Sitting up nice and tall here. Notice what's happening in the shoulder blades. What's happening across the front of the heart, the front of your chest here. Notice which side of your body feels more comfortable here. On your next exhale, go ahead and bend your elbows, come to cactus arms. Next exhale, turn your gaze to the right. Inhale, bring your head to center. Exhale, take your gaze left. Inhale, bring the gaze to center. Turn the palms of your hands so they're facing in towards your head. Next, exhale, right fingertips find the shoulder. Inhale, lengthen the arm out. Exhale, left fingertips find left shoulder. Inhale, arm straight. Taking this side to side. As if you're placing and then picking up something from your shoulders. One more each side. Arms are extended. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Pause here. The shoulders come back and down. Notice what's happening in the back of your shoulders here. Being aware of what's happening on both the right side and the left. From here, bring yourself out towards the edge of your chair. Hands to the knees. Nice and tall through the spine. Find that tuck of the chin once more. And taking a bit of cat-cow just to bring the body balanced front to back as well today. Exhale, rolling back. Inhale, finding that motion forward. Back to that tall neutral spine. Right hand reaching back, left hand to the right knee. Inhale, tall, shoulders are back and down. Exhale, take your twist. Breathing here in this twist to the right. Focusing on how the right side of your body feels in this twist. Next, inhale, bringing you back to center. Take some cat-cow here for a moment. Realigning everything front to back. Back at a tall neutral spine. Left hand reaches back, right hand to your left knee. Inhaling tall, exhale, find your twist. Tuning in this time to the left side of the body and how you feel here. Next, inhale brings you back to center. Taking cat-cow once again. Balancing out. Back at a neutral spine. Right hand takes a hold of the edge of your chair. Inhale, find that left arm up nice and tall. On your exhale, take that movement towards the right. Turn your gaze up towards the ceiling, the sky above. Opening your heart forward. Notice how this stretch feels on the left side of the body. Noticing the rib cage opening and closing on the right side and left side. Bringing your awareness to your left hip, rooted to the chair. Next, inhale back to center. Exhale the left arm down, gripping that side of the chair. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale towards your left. Gazing up once again, opening the heart a bit. And noticing the right side of your body. That expansion and contraction created with your breath. Right hip rooted to your chair. Next, inhale, bring yourself back up to center. Right arm down. Take some cat-cow for a moment. Returning everything to balance at center here. Bring back to a neutral spine. We're going to come to standing at the right side of our chair. Coming to the right side here. Left hand on the chair, left leg next to your chair. Subtle bend to your knees, checking in to make sure your toes are pointing forward here and our feet are directly below our hips. Coming up nice and tall, shoulders back and down. Find that subtle tuck of your chin, crown of the head tall. Belly button pulls towards your spine, nice and active through the core. On your next inhale, lift your right knee. Now you can brace it in front or under the thigh if you would like. Breathing here, let that core, that center of the body be what's holding the leg up. On your next exhale, let that knee come out towards the right, opening along the hip here. And for those of you that feel like you can, if you can take your peace fingers around that big toe of the right foot, lifting the knee a bit higher. Starting out here. If you're feeling froggy and you want to go a little further with this, you can begin, start to straighten out that right leg. Remembering to only take that if that's just a little bit of a bend to the knee. Taking it where you want it to go. Bringing it back. Bring that knee back to center. Drop the foot. Walk yourself out here for a moment. Pedaling out through the feet, just rolling across the feet here. From here, we're going to come into pyramid pose at the side of the chair. Now, this is something we normally take behind our chair, but today we're going to mix it up a little bit. So you're going to keep that right foot planted. You're going to step your left foot back, taking that slight angling of the toes, that kickstanding out. So you're slightly back behind your chair here. Left hand still at the chair. Inhale nice and tall through your spine. You can even inhale that right arm up here. And on your exhale, you're going to hinge from that right hip. Keep your gaze out in front of you until you start to dip down, coming down to the floor. Fingertips lining up with the pinky toe of that right foot here. On your next inhale, let that right arm come out to the right side as it is extending directly out from the right shoulder. Taking an exhale here, and on the following inhale, start to twist yourself open to your right side. And you might not go very far because you're holding on to the chair with your left hand, and that's fine. We're just starting to initiate that twist in pyramid. We don't need to go all the way. Just noticing what this feels like in the body. Next, exhale, go ahead and let yourself twist back, gaze to the big toe. Fingers of that right hand in alignment with that pinky toe of the right foot. And on your next inhale, start to bring that arm up in front of you. Let your gaze follow your fingertips as you lift yourself back up to standing. Gaze can follow all the way up to the ceiling. Exhale that arm down. Step your feet back into alignment with one another. Rolling across the feet, pedaling out once again. We're going to shift our weight into the left side of our body. You can begin to bring your right toes up here. Making sure there's a subtle bouncy bend in that left knee. We don't want to lock our knee back behind us here. So just enough that you've got some bounce. Bring the toes of the right foot to that left arch. Allowing that right knee to fall open, that hip to come open to the side here. Moving into tree pose. You can keep your toes here, move the foot to the calf, or if you're feeling it, you can bring it up to your thigh. Settling in wherever feels comfortable. On an inhale, let that right arm come up. Staying right here in our tree today, our goal is to get that right knee to open out. So we're not worried so much about our balance as we are where that knee is pointing. Trying to open through that right hip. Next, exhale, go ahead and bring yourself back to standing. Roll and pedal those feet out for a moment. And we're going to move to the left side of the chair. Reestablishing that our feet are in alignment here, right hand on the chair. Nice and tall, shoulders back, crown of the head up. Core nice and active. And moving everything we just did at the other side to this side. On an inhale, bringing that left knee up. Starting out here, breathing deeply, letting that core do the work for us. Next, exhale, let that knee start to turn out towards the left. And if you're feeling it, take those peace fingers around that left big toe, lifting that knee higher towards the armpit, if that works for your body today. Being mindful of what works on which side. From here, if you'd like to begin to take that straightening, you can. Remembering to just pause wherever your body tells you to. Bringing that knee back bent, shifting it back to center. Exhale down, walk and pedal out. Back to neutral and taking pyramid on this side. So this time, step your right foot back behind, allowing for that angling of the toes. Inhale, left arm reaches up. And on your exhale, begin to take that fold down towards the floor. Fingertips lining up with that left pinky toe. Gaze at the big toe. Next, inhale, let that left arm come out to the side from the shoulder. Pausing for a moment. Inhale, start to take that twist to your left. Just that subtle twist, just opening up a little bit here today. Not worrying so much about the depth of the twist. Next, exhale, let that left hand float back down towards the floor, gaze coming down with it. Inhale, left arm reaches out in front of you, gaze can follow the fingertips. And beginning to start your ascent back up, letting the gaze follow all the way up. Exhale the arm down. Step that right foot back forward, pedal out. Moving into our tree pose on this side. Shift your weight into the right side. Begin to come up onto your left toes. Bringing them to that right arch. Noticing the angle of the knee and hip here. And beginning to decide on the placement of that foot. Wherever is comfortable for your body today. Next, inhale, left arm reaches up. Again, letting your focus be on the opening out of that hip and knee. Next, exhale, bring yourself out, pedal out. And bring yourself back to seated. Bring back to the edge of your chair here. Hands to your knees. Take some cat-cow once again. Come back to neutral. Step your feet towards the midline of your body so your big toes touch. Knees may touch as well here. Nice and tall through your spine. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, let the hands come to heart center at Anjali Mudra, prayer position. On your next exhale, this left elbow is going to try to find your right thigh as you twist. Exhale, twisting open. You can open the hands wide if you'd like to deepen the twist here. You can even take your gaze up towards those right fingertips and the ceiling if that feels good. Noticing what's happening on that side of the body. When you twist open, how does the right side feel? How does your left side feel as you twist to the right here? Stay mindful in our intention today to notice the sides of our body. If you've opened the arms wide on an exhale, go ahead and bring the hands back closed at Anjali Mudra. And on your inhale, bring yourself back up to center. Take a moment here to breathe. To reestablish that center point. And on your next exhale, let your right elbow find the left thigh. Coming into the twist. Opening the hands if you'd like. Allow your gaze to go up if that feels right. Noticing what this feels like to twist open to your left. The left side of your body is telling you and what the right body has to say as well. Next, exhale. If you've opened the hands, bring them back to Anjali Mudra. And on an inhale, bring yourself back up to center, prayer position, breathing here for a moment. Once again, coming to center. Slide yourself back in your chair. Bring the backs of your hands to your thighs. Shoulders are back and down. We're tall through our spine here, not sitting against the back of the chair. Core is holding us up. From here, on your right hand, on an exhale, let your right pointer finger and thumb come to meet. Exhale, release. Next exhale, middle finger finds the thumb. Exhale, release. Next exhale, index finger finds the thumb. Release on an exhale, always moving on your exhales here. Exhale, pinky to thumb. Take your inhale, exhale. Go through the left side now. Thumb to ring finger. Exhale. Thumb to middle finger. Index. Pinky. Notice how this differs from hand to hand. Go back to your right and go through it again. Moving to your left again when you're ready. Notice if that index finger pulls up when your pinky moves. And if it does it on both sides. Settling in here for a moment, let the palms of your hands go soft. Your fingers can curl up a little bit, maybe even wiggle the fingers out a bit after that. Taking that bit of mudra practice, those energy points in the hand connecting. On your next exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Gently rock your head side to side. Noticing what's happening on the right and left sides here. Just allowing for that subtle release in those tendons and ligaments. Bringing your head to center. Give it a gentle shake, yes. And a gentle shake, no. Back at center here. On an inhale, slowly roll your head up. Gazing forward, chin tucked. Set yourself back heavy. Let your hands come somewhere comfortable on your body. Settle into your breath. I mean that deep, intentional inhale and exhale. Bring your awareness back to your right toes. Slowly tracking up the right side of your body once again. Noticing the arch of the right foot or heel and ankle. Your right calf muscle and shin. Your knee. Right thigh. hamstring and quad, your right glute, right side of your pelvis and hip, up the right side of your torso, your ribs, your right lung, right shoulder blade and clavicle, right bicep and elbow, forearm and wrist, center of your palm and fingertip, right side of your throat and jaw, sinuses, eye and ear, right side of the crown of your head. And this time when we shift to the left, we're going to go in reverse. Connecting that energy that we started down at the right toes. And taking it down the left side to connect back into the ground. Starting at that left side of the crown of your head. Noticing what is there. Down to your left eye and ear. Left nostril and jaw. Left side of your throat. Clavicle and shoulder blade. Left bicep and tricep. Elbow and forearm. Wrist and fingertips. Your left ribs and lung. Your heart. Your left hip. Tailbone. Pelvis on this side. Your glute. Your left thigh. Knee, calf, and shin. Your left ankle and heel. All those tiny bones in your left foot down to the tips of your toes. Balance, right and left. Front body and back. Heavy in your body, peaceful in your mind, soft in your breath here. Allow your arms to drop heavy at the sides of your body. Wiggle out your right fingers. Bring that right hand to stillness. Wiggle out your left fingers. Bring the left hand to stillness. Inhale, both arms reach high. Exhale, hands come to heart center. 3 deep breaths here together across the mile.